weird stuff, guys, depending on the region that you are at. East Coast does not end till 4 a.m. It gets kind of like demon time hours. It's kind of, you see dark sides in people that you've never seen before. West Coast, we're a little bit more lax, you know. Stuff ends at 2 a.m. We're in bed by like 3, 4, 5, depending on what type of person you are. So there's some that, you know, don't go to sleep till 8 a.m. And that's kind of weird, especially if you're on the West Coast. I can recall one time I was at Hyde and Chandler Parsons, a great friend of mine, and Blake Griffin were coming up to the DJ booth and kind of taking pictures, and I didn't know who they were at the time. It was just super funny because at 2 a.m., the club kind of ends and you're just kind of playing the exit music. And they wanted to hear Shallow, and them and their friends just started belting out the Shallow song by Lady Gaga, and it was actually pretty epic. I'm like, wow, I have a hand in, you know, creating this moment for people. During quarantine, I have been going on live. I've been on Instagram, I've been on TikTok. I have not been on Twitter because you can't go live on Twitter. I've been basically live on every single platform that you can think of. And what's interesting is people are coming up with their own new ideas of how to stream, especially for DJs, and I respect that a lot. So I'll be even streaming on some new platforms for DJs, so look out for that. I love TikTok. TikTok, I went viral with my video. It was Rain on Me and Make It Rain by Travis Porter, SPV and Travis Porter. I don't know. I was in the beginning of quarantine. I had came up with that transition there and was like, let me just film it. I think it's pretty cool. Little did I know I was going to get like 4 million views on TikTok. So I love TikTok. Thanks, TikTok. So I am, and I think you guys are gonna get the first of this like publicly. I am engaged to Kyle.
Oh my God. Wait, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm engaged to Kyle, and me and Kyle are high school sweethearts. We met when I was like 14, and this was before he even was really, he was always doing music since like a little kid, but I had met him and he wanted to become a rapper, and I was like, okay. And I just thought it was super regular to me because my dad was in music. He likes to pride himself because he showed me a video footage recently of him on BET. He had like a record deal and was in like Germany and all these places. And he's like, you need to like give me more credit. And it is all of my music knowledge and everything that I've been doing in music is definitely due to my mom and dad. So that's how it played a role in our relationship because everything that he was doing, I kind of understood. I didn't think it was like super weird. I kind of admired it because he was just so confident of where he was going to be, and it happened. My parents are my biggest influences in becoming a DJ. My dad was a producer. He was a rapper. He was in a group called Red Zone Fam. And so growing up, I was in and out of the studio. And on top of that, my mom is like a super big old school funk person in R&B. So I know music dated back to like 50s and 60s due to them. And I really pride myself on that. I feel like that is a part of my identity and how I express myself. I feel like everyone expresses themselves through clothes or makeup, and I feel like music and showing my music is what gives me purpose and like my identity. The first time I seen a DJ, and this is like a really full circle moment, I had the idea of becoming a DJ with one of my friend's ex-girlfriends. She wanted to become a DJ, and I was like, oh my God, like I love music. Like this is something I've always wanted to do. Hell yeah, let's do it. And we had went to go see So Super Sam. Selection was doing like a party on, I forgot what the park is called, but it's in downtown. And I seen So Super Sam, and she blew my mind. I thought she was so amazing. And I was like, I want to be like her. I want to be like her one day. I want to perform in front of all these people and share my music knowledge. And little did I know, a couple years later after, you know, in my career, DJ career, she's my boss. I work for her party, so I DJ. Before quarantine, I was DJing at 143 for So Super Sam and Party Time. gonna try my biggest pet peeve while I'm working, and I'm gonna try. I'm a feminist, but I'm gonna try really hard not to sound sexist right now. But men, I think that what is the most annoying part is when people just kind of look at me and think, oh, this young girl has no idea what she's doing. But like I've mentioned before, I've really taken the time to unplug everything top to bottom in some of the greatest sound systems and know how to plug it in all by myself. And I think getting challenged on whether or not I know that. What people think DJing is, I think everyone thinks it's super easy. Like I said, just like, oh, I'm gonna play my playlist. The biggest important part is one, technicality, you know, how you're blending the songs, or you're mixing the songs, your transitions. Of course, that keeps the party going and the flow going. But also too, the biggest part that no one seems to like, no, people are thinking about it, but I think that distinguishes a good DJ and like a okay DJ is song selection and reading the room. Like that is so important. And that is the hardest part, actually. And I think what we look like we're doing, what we're actually doing is like reading the room and kind of psychology, honestly, getting into people's mind and trying to figure out what they like.